Thank you for fitting me in, Lasca Hirlock, Senator Éireann. Really, I think this bill is about breaking down barriers to putting climate action into communities' hands. Whose better hands than children and schools, and empowering them. They're already leading the way. And I think this isn't just about the microgeneration side of it, it's also about letting them know that they have control over their future. So while we talk this week about the climate action and the low carbon development bill passing through the House, and that's a legislative framework for action and accountability, what we're talking about this evening is actually about making that change happen in our communities. And ultimately, that's really where the change has to happen, and we can play a vital role in all of that. So I'm very much in favour of that and the exemption from planning permission for solar panels on schools, and removing other restrictions from homes and businesses. I suppose there's an enterprise centre that I'm on the board of in Dublin 15, and this is something that we really want to get our teeth into. And I think when you talk to schools in the community, it is something that has come up, but it's just too much hassle for them. But I think the really powerful part of this is looking at the way green schools operate. And how they've been able to work in the areas of waste and biodiversity. Now they can work in the area of energy, as that we can meet our ambitious target of 70% renewable electricity by 2030. But it also starts something else, which is about allowing the idea of green schools to start happening in communities. And I think that it's a really powerful kind of approach that we can mimic on a wider basis. So taking what we do with schools and making it work wider for communities, so that we are empowering people like tidy towns and communities to come together, as they already do under the sustainable energy projects, but in a more meaningful way around solar panels. And that we can start to ladder up from schools and green schools into our communities. So we're bringing homes together, or we're bringing the community centres together, or a mixture of both. So I think that's what this really does. I want to commend my Green Party colleagues. It's a practical bill, but it's something that I think that we can really see the potential of. It is about addressing the barriers and putting the power where it needs to be. And I am very enthusiastic about the prospect of microgeneration. And I know that you're working on a scheme around that at the moment, but I think this is definitely where we need to be. And I think never underestimate how the little things can create something that has such power. And that's what this does, and that's the potential of this for all of the schools all around the country. Thank you.